Hey, it's 26 Sports. I'm out here with Vergil Ortiz, just finishing up a little day of training. How's the training going so far, man?
It's been good, man. It's been really good. You know, we just been staying ready for whatever. You know what I mean? That's really all I can do right now. I don't really have any news on who or when. You know, everything's up in the air right now. We all know where I was supposed to fight Tzsyu. Yeah, he had to pull out because he had a cut from the last fight. That was, it's bad enough to where he still has to let it heal. Hope he recovers soon so we can get it on. But as for right now, we're just training, getting ready. For
Now,
whatever.
now, was that something that you were expecting, or is it something you were ready for? Him possibly having to pull out after seeing the cut and knowing how bad it was.
Well, we're ready for anything, but as far as expecting it, no, I didn't think so. I mean, I think maybe a small part inside me thought about what if the cut, has a problem with causes a problem with the fight, but it's just a part of boxing, So that's the thing. People are like, oh, how come we don't fight this guy? How can we fight this guy? Well, sometimes like this stuff happens when the public doesn't even know about it. Like, oh, I'm trying to fight him, but something happened or whatever, So it's like people just don't understand that this shit happens all the time. This is just like a very public one.
Now, of course, once it went down, a few fighters threw their names in there. Erickson Lubin threw his name in there. Obviously, Boyacek threw his name in there. That's what everybody keeps saying looks like it's going to happen. Do you have a preference? And did you hear, some of the guys that you felt, let's do it? Or?
I really don't care. I think they're both tough fighters. I'm going to beat anyone they put in front of me, so I really don't care. I don't really have a preference. Whoever wants to fight, I'm happy to take on.
Now, obviously, we've seen all the, little more jabs from his side, from Ryan throwing at you, saying that he wants to fight you, and it's been a couple more times than that now. Do you take his talk serious about him wanting to fight you, or is it just, you don't think it's going to happen, but you're gladly to take it?
At first I didn't. Then I learned some stuff that I was like, oh, no, he actually wants to fight. Like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And I mean, me and Ryan, we've talked about it before. Like, we're more than down to fight each other. It's nothing personal. It's just put on a big fight and get some money. Let's go. It's gonna be a good fight for the fans. I just don't feel like it's gonna happen anytime soon. But I think it'll happen.
Okay. Now, being that he has a bigger frame, because he's I believe around the same height as yourself, right? Do you think he'll have an issue making your guys' weight, or is that going to be something he has to become adjusted to, or you just
right.
Yeah?
I mean, he's gonna make the weight. I mean, it's he just fought at 140 maybe like a year ago. Yeah. That's a 14-pound. I'm not sure what weight he fights at, what his weight when he's actually in the ring fighting. But I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal. He's a big fucking 140. It's crazy. I was always asking, like, dude, how the fuck do you make that weight? Because he's almost as big as me. Yeah. He probably has more muscle mass than I do. So I'm just like, damn. No, he's gonna be all right. Yeah. I don't want to hear any excuses.
Now, because of obviously the issues that have gone on outside of the ring with the drug testing and everything, are you going to implement something in the contract, saying there's going to be stronger testing for him, or Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be a big fight, so I think there's going to be drug testing. I'm not going to have. You can only take this. I'm not going to be. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Now, last question on Ryan. Seeing his issues, did you see his little encounter with Caleb Plant at the tank fight this weekend?
I did. I saw. I just saw that Caleb threw a drink at him. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I think it had to do something with Caleb's wife. One thing for sure I know is that Caleb is a real guy. He's a real ass dude. So if you cross him, it's because you did something, So, and I mean, Ryan talks a lot of shit. He likes to cross the line a lot. Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt it that Ryan said or did something that made Caleb mad.
Now, with the fights from Saturday, what do you think of Tank and Martin?
I think Frank was doing a really good job. He was boxing him really well. It's just inevitable with Tank. He's gonna take out anyone that you put in front of him. I've said it before. I'd take Tank over anybody.
Now, the talk for him right now is that he's going to fight Lomachenko. Do you think that'll be a good fight, or do you just see Tank stopping him, mid to late rounds?
It'll be a really good fight. I don't think the fight's gonna happen. It's just my personal opinion. I think if it would have happened, it would have happened a while, maybe a year or two ago or something. I don't know. But It'll be a good fight. It's a really good fight. I think that's one of the fights that I've been wanting to see for the longest time.
Now, for your fans back in Fresno, as you said, it's your second home.
You from Fresno?
Yeah. So, what's the message back? And then they want to know when you're coming back. Just to visit, not even just to fight, just to visit.
Shit, want to visit whenever, man. I got friends out there. I love the food out there. I love the people out there. The community is really nice out there. I would, like I've said it before, I'm not trying to just gain fans or whatever. I would legitimately move out there. I love Fresno. But yeah, just shout out to all the fans over there for I know they showed out when I fought over there in April, and just I love you guys, man. It means a lot. The support means a lot.
All right, and then word for Ray Jackson's on Twitter. He's always hitting you with those pictures, man.
Fucking Ray. Nah, Ray's funny as hell, and he's a cool guy. He's a real guy. He's a cool guy. I respect all his opinions, his knowledge for the sport. He's a cool guy.